What if the Cold War didn't stay cold? What if, instead of proxy conflicts and political maneuvering, the world plunged into an all-out nuclear war? At its peak, the United States and the Soviet Union controlled over 60,000 nuclear warheads. More than enough to wipe out humanity multiple times over. But what if just one wrong move had ignited global destruction? For over 4 decades, the Cold War defined international politics. A tense standoff between capitalism and communism, democracy and dictatorship. The world lived on edge with crises like the Berlin blockade, the Korean War, and the space race fueling the competition between East and West. But nothing was more dangerous than the moments when war was just one decision away. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 is a prime example. For 13 days, the world held its breath as the United States and USSR came dangerously close to nuclear war. But what if diplomacy had failed? A United States invasion of Cuba could have triggered immediate Soviet retaliation, launching a chain reaction of nuclear strikes across the globe. Cities like Washington, Moscow, London, and Beijing could have been reduced to ash within hours. The global death toll, potentially hundreds of millions in the first wave alone. A full-scale World War III would have devastated civilization. NATO and the Warsaw Pact would have clashed across Europe, with battles raging in Germany, Turkey, and the Arctic. Strategic bombers, submarines, and intercontinental missiles would have decided the fate of nations. Nuclear winter could have followed, plunging the planet into darkness, leading to mass starvation and the collapse of modern society. But let's imagine a different outcome. What if the war didn't end in mutual destruction, but in a decisive victory? If the United States emerged victorious, communism might have been wiped out, reshaping global politics under American influence. A Soviet victory, on the other hand, could have led to a world dominated by Marxist ideologies, with the USSR extending its control across Europe and beyond. Either way, the world we know today would look drastically different. The Cold War was a dangerous game of brinkmanship, one that came terrifyingly close to total catastrophe. We avoided disaster, but just barely. What do you think? Would civilization have survived a United States-Soviet war, or would it have spelled the end of modern society as we know it? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more alternate history.